Good morning. So we are super excited. We got the call and we are headed to go get a surprise. I guess a couple of surprises.
We're so excited! We're so excited! I'm excited too!
Hey guys, so we are out here on a really warm evening tonight.
Oh, it's been a beautiful day.
I'm not gonna lie, this warm weather is getting our blood boiling with the start of spring, as it is just around the corner.
Yes.
We have been slowly but surely gaining traction on our new property. We are just overwhelmed, to be honest.
40 acres is a lot.
But as I've told my wife, we have to set goals.
Yes.
We have to be patient with one another. We have to have patience with ourselves.
Yeah. And show
Everything is not going to get done.
Yep.
But we have set 2 goals for this year. And the 2 that we have set for ourselves, with all the other goals, but these are the big 2, as we call it, are our new main gardens and our animals.
Yes.
Specifically.
So animals is a surprise. We'll show you here in a minute.
Yes.
But so we've plotted out 2 gardens because we've been watching the way the sun comes through and just, you know, where the water sits and stuff, because we've had some pretty heavy rains so far. So Dylan has this dream idea of a garden down here. So we got to figure out the wildlife though. We got to figure out the deer, the rabbits, things like that, because they're here. And so, you know, putting a fence around that, and figuring that stuff out. But I'll let him show you where his dream is and his square footage.
So yes, my wife, as she had mentioned, I decided, since we've got the acreage now back here beside me, that we are going to go big or go home. But we really wanted to have 2 gardens this year, one up at the house and one down in the valley. And yes, there's a lot of challenges, varmints running around, deer, turkeys, rabbits, but it's okay. I've got a plan, I think. But no, but my garden that I set for this year, I felt was a very reasonable size, given that we have this opportunity, and I am blessed for it. But I have a 80 by 40 garden this year down in the valley.
So that rattles off, I think it was 30.
And the total square footage is 3,200 square feet. And that is big for us. But what we're going to do is we are going to use this garden for our main foods, particularly that we want to can, for freezer, also for our vacuum sealer system, but mostly just save. We still got to work on narrow it down to what we want to plant. Just a few of the things that we've talked about are carrots, potatoes, ton of corn, probably strawberries as well. So there's a big list, but we have to narrow it down, because I really wanted us to be focused on consumable foods that I know us as a family that will eat. And it's always about trial and error too. You know, it's a fresh start for us, and with the animals, which I will end up probably putting fencing around this garden just as a protective barrier.
Process is down here. It's in full sun almost all day, and so we plan on putting in an orchard as well. We've been looking around at the box stores and different things online. Since it's spring, everybody is starting to list, you know, fruit trees and things like that. So that is on the agenda as well. And then over here, if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and now we're on TikTok, we have shared this big barn and the projects that we've been working on it. If you don't follow us, you should. But so over here, Dylan has put up fencing. It's behind his head. It still needs stretched, but like we've kind of got it up. It's a lot when you have 3 kids underfoot and just doing big projects like this. And then, was that last weekend? Our really good friend John came over and we ripped off the whole back side of the barn because we had a real bad windstorm and it like blew out the back of the barn. And so they took the siding off and redid the whole siding and made it look so much better because these animals that we still got to surprise you with need a place to go once they get a little bit bigger. So we are just so blessed and so excited for what this year holds with this property and all of the things that we're gonna do. We're just so excited. So you can kind of see behind us over here, this is the back door, that we've, tilled the garden a little bit. Dylan kind of got this pull behind tiller thing that he's been using with the tractor. And so it's kind of been an experiment to figure it out.
I have to add, if you guys have never seen them, it's actually a pull behind gas tiller.
Yeah.
They are really, really awesome. You can hook them up to anything, a four-wheeler, a golf cart, and what it does is it actually allows you to till your garden. And a lot of people use tractors and tillers, so this could be an alternative to you guys.
Right.
If you find one, they work well, and I highly recommend one.
It's what, like 2-3 feet wide?
It's 3 feet wide.
It does a decent pass, but trying to figure out the depthness, the deep part. Oh my, how deep we're gonna go. And just kind of breaking up the soil a little bit. But Easton over here thinks that it's like his romping place, and so he is running his trucks and all of the things through it. But my thought is like a potager garden with like, I want to call them colonial style, like fences, like weaved fences. I don't know, we'll see. We got all the, the equipment and stuff, those birds. We have all the resources to do that, but just have something herbal, medicinal garden right outside the back door is my thought. And it is 900 square feet is my thought process. So we will see if that's a lot to take on, but I'm excited about it. It is in the part of the backyard that is like complete sun all day long because, we live in the forest. And so I had planned on putting the garden back here, but there's electrical line and we've already experienced a tree coming down on it, and just don't want to do that. And it doesn't get all the sun like I want it to because of these trees. What are you doing, Evelyn? Can you tell everybody hi? But she is growing like a weed. She's growing so quickly. But Ellie is dying to show you guys our new baby animals. All right, Easton, get your face in. Say ready.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Baby
Ta-da!
We got baby goats.
We got new members of the family. We are so blessed and humbled that God has allowed us to make so many wonderful friends, and we were very excited today. I know more so Megan.
He's so excited.
But we got 3 baby
goats.
alpine goats.
Doelings, yeah. It's how we got these little babies. We were at a county fair and we got recognized by Courtney, and she had messaged the Wolterman Homestead page, and ended up we became neighbors. And so she lives right down the road, and I was talking to her about, we were wanting to get goats and if she knew of anybody, because they have a homestead. And she messaged me, was that last week?
Yes.
And said that she was going to be picking up some babies, and if we'd be interested, she knew of a place. And so we just connected, and she drove down to Kentucky this morning and picked them up, and I met her with the kids, and we were so excited. So excited. And so they are bottle babies, so they are loved, and we are so excited to raise them up and just see how God blesses them and what happens. And just the assets that they bring to the homestead.
It's the piece. piece of why we love God so much for these little blessings, that we have been fortunate to have this ability to keep moving forward in our dreams and our goals. And goats was a huge step that we really wanted to do with our new home, our new piece of property. And we can't wait to watch these babies grow up.
Yeah. Easton, come here.
Yes. Here at the Wolterman Homestead. Take care and God bless.
Bye, guys.